Hi everyone, this is Antonio Sabato Jr. I'm on My Antonio on VH1 every Sunday night at 10 p.m. and you're watching MissHollywood.com.
You've seen him in Sky High, Minutemen, and recently the Princess Protection Program. Well, now he's in a new series on ABC Family, 10 Things I Hate About You. Joining us by Hollywood Cam is Nicholas Braun. Take a look at him and his new series.
Tu es très gentil.
Tu es très gentil.
Je te trouve très belle.
Je te trouve très belle.
Est-ce que tu veux sortir avec moi?
Est-ce que tu sortir avec moi?
Did you understand what I said?
See, that's the problem. Great with the repeating, not so great with the understanding. But I'm guessing it was about flowers. Props for bringing props, by the way.
Actually, those are for...
A carnation sale. That's perfect. You're a genius, Cameron. I gotta start planning.
Sacré bleu.
So, Nicholas, thank you for being here at MissHollywood.com. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. I'm excited.
How are you doing?
I'm doing really well. I've been pretty busy this summer. A lot of really cool stuff's been happening. The TV show is going really well. 10 Things I Hate About You.
Let's talk about that because you play Joseph Gordon-Levitt's character from the movie 10 Things I Hate About You. Did you see the original movie that when it came out?
Yeah, I saw it a bunch of times when it first came out. It was really popular. So yeah, I saw it with my friends a bunch of times in the theater. So it was weird coming back to it 10 years later. But it's a different character, it feels like, and it's totally different when it's translated to TV too. So I had a really good time just coming up with my new version of a character that I already loved.
And I also read you're talking about that this is probably the most fun you've ever had playing a character.
Yeah, I think this is the best job I've ever had, honestly. It's a really well-written show. My character is so much fun to play. He's just such a goofy, naive, weird guy. But such a sweet guy, too. He's got a good heart, big heart. And it's fun to work with Megan Jet Martin. She's really, really talented. And everybody in the cast just works very hard. They're all very in the zone with their characters, so it's fun to work with them all.
And are you anything like your character? Because the character is kind of shy in a lot of ways and a little bit nerdy and this and that. Can you relate to your character? Do you find some similarities there?
Yeah, well, I was a little shy as a young one. I was nervous around girls. I still am, but I have to. He's 15 and I'm 21, so I definitely have to bring myself back to my middle school? My freshman years. So I gotta remember what I was like, and your approach to girls in life is much different in high school than it is for me now. So just a little adjustment.
You could kind of say that you're a Disney kid, a Disney prodigy, coming from, you did Sky High, Minuteman, and recently the Princess Protection Program with Demi Lovato and Selena Gomez. Can you talk about your experience on that? I know when I'm talking to my younger friends about having you on today, they're so excited, wanting to know about the Princess Protection Program and how much that they love that movie.
Princess Protection Program was a blast to shoot. It was really, really fun. I mean, we got to shoot that movie in Puerto Rico, and I've never been to a cooler location to shoot something. We all got to stay in this amazing hotel on the beach. We were a few blocks from San Juan's downtown area where there are a lot of good restaurants. It was like a vacation while working, and working with Selena and Demi is something I was so thrilled to get to do. They're really, really talented girls, just naturally very talented, comedically and dramatically, as you see in the movie, and just total pros. You know, they carried that movie very well. It was a really good movie. I'm glad I did it.
Interesting story that you taped Sky High at my alma mater, and I actually remember seeing you there, but didn't put two and two together that was you until I went back and looked at the clips, because you had this bleach blonde hair in the movie. But that was actually, you were actually taping at my school during that time when I went there.
At CSUN?
Yes, yes.
Oh yeah. We did. We shot at CSUN for a couple weeks, I think. We totally just transformed that school. Like, threw up all our stuff and built sidewalks and but yeah, Sky High was a fun one. That was my first big feature film, and it was a bit, big budget, lots of special effects and stunts, and they were just so fun to work with, all those kids, and that was a great movie. That was a fun part to do too. I got to come up with a lot of my own stuff and improv a little bit, and it was a blast.
I read that you are addicted to Twitter, and you've had some kind of crazy stories happen with fans. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, I am. I would say I am addicted to Twitter. It's such a crazy thing that's hit the scene, I guess you could say. It's weird because okay, my story is this. This girl, she tweeted me and said, "Hey Nick, I'm in New York," because I was in New York at the time. She goes, "I'm in New York, and I'm in Times Square. Come meet me. I have a Chipotle burrito for you." And that's the key to unlock me, is a Chipotle burrito. So I was like, okay. I tried to make it down. I couldn't. So the next time I was in the city, I tweeted her, and we got together. So, I mean, it was totally cool and fine, and she was a sweet girl, and it's just weird how you can meet somebody over Twitter. It's like a dating service or something.
What happened with the Disneyland thing? Because there was also something where you tweeted about Disneyland, and something happened with a fan there as well, right?
Oh yeah. I was just heading down to Disneyland with my brother, and just tweeted that I was going to Disneyland, and I met 8 or 9 Twitter fans. This was at the beginning of my Twitter career, so I didn't have that many followers, but I met 8 or 9 people down there that were like, "Yeah, I saw your tweet, so I thought I'd come look for you and find you," and all. It was kind of crazy. I realized how powerful Twitter is.
And now you kind of have this hidden talent of doing some freestyling I've seen on some of your videos. So could you do a little freestyling for us this morning for Ms. Hollywood?
I haven't freestyled in forever, so I couldn't do that for you, but I could give you a little beatbox.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
Got a little beatbox.
That's fabulous.
A little something.
That's awesome. Well, tell everyone when they can see 10 Things I Hate About You.
Tuesday nights, 8 p.m., ABC Family. I hope you love it. We had a blast shooting it, and hopefully we'll be back, for another 10 in January.
Thank you to Nicholas Braun for joining us on Hollywood Cam. We're off to get a burrito for lunch. We'll see you next time on MsHollywood.com.
Thank you for having me.